This video is brought to you by Comedy Central, the nightly show with Larry Wilmore. Check it out. And if you was to get that call, could this game possibly be an exclusive depending on if a major publisher like a Sony or whoever wants to invest in it that hard?
I would say that we are extremely open to being approached. I think it's strange with Moda because normally you go to a publisher when you have a high risk game.
Right.
You want a publisher on board for from everything from market experience to support on every kind of level, and those partnerships can turn out to be extremely healthy. And when you're building a game like Moda, the irony is we're taking risks on a musical level and on a gameplay level, not so much on a scale level. It's not like Moda is so big that we couldn't remain as an independent studio and really get it to our fans through Steam or direct download through our site. So I think if the publisher opportunity ever came along, I could just in a lot of ways seeing it take Moda to the next level. But on the flip side too is for the stage where we're at now in terms of our first season, I don't think we're dependent on that kind of relationship right now. So we're doing really well. We've been indie since day one. It's been a philosophy here in terms of business and production that we would like to keep that atmosphere and that sense of independence, because the reason why Moda has become what it is because of that philosophy, and we've been able to kind of go in directions that potentially if you had a publisher or a much how do I put this politically a much more rigid corporate structure, you might not be allowed to go in the directions that we've taken in terms of designing this game.
Understand.
And because they are so high risk. So but all that being said, we are definitely open for really healthy studio relationships. So
okay,
yeah,
that sounds great, man.
If that were to come to pass, I think it would be a really good thing.
Now I'll just say this. Sony does have a music division.
Yeah, they do.
And a partnership with them will kind of seal the deal on your goal. Just all I'm saying is this, man. When this gets to where you want it to be, when you're happy with it from a gameplay standpoint and everything like that, and you show it, I'm telling you, it's going to be a major moment, man. Be prepared, because people's going to be knocking at your door. I truly believe that this concept is bigger than just the game industry by itself. And I feel
it just felt like when I was writing Moda, I had to make a pretty serious decision because it was originally written for film. And
oh wow, okay.
What I was feeling is kind of like what you're feeling right now, where I felt like a game really might be the best avenue for this kind of concept.
Okay.
Because if it's a game, then you get the interactive. And music is a very interactive thing. You feel it, you dance to it, you drive to it. It's not something, normally you're just kind of sitting in one place not feeling it. And that's why, when Nancy and Fernando and I decided you should seriously consider making this into a game, it just, from there on, it just exploded.
Wow, man. So check this out. For my last question, man, when it comes to genres of music, will this game be open to all genres, or
right now we've got 7. I can tell you the ones that we're using right now.
Okay.
We've got and it kind of moves from the story takes place across the continent of Korra.
Okay. And
so the provinces, I'll tell you which ones they are. They kind of move from west coast to east coast across the continent. So the westernmost province is like kind of like a Celtic style.
Okay.
And then it goes into almost like a Russian heavy metal.
Okay.
then more into like a folk,
Okay.
really grassroots.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, and then you get into almost like a Nordic dance.
Okay.
Then you move into like a tribal hip hop.
Okay.
Then you go into.
You said hip hop. That all right. Cool.
Yeah, right?
All right. Cool.
Yeah, and then you go into almost like a Japanese orchestral.
Wow.
And then finally into kind of your classical, your Renaissance classical.
Okay.
So off of those 7 core genres, you're gonna see blends, really cool blends.
Okay.
And as Tiarnan's moving through Cora from West Coast to East Coast, you get to experience all of them.
Wow.
Which is great. So it's not only his storyline and his journey, but it's a whole platter of musical genres that you get to explore and learn about.
Well,
So there's actually a huge music education component that we really haven't talked about yet in any of the media, but I can pretty much guarantee that you're going to know more about music after you play this game.
Yo, I can't wait.
Before you started playing it.
Yo, I seriously can't wait, man. So look, I want to say, like, seriously, thank you so much for your time. Like, yo, like, I love you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't know what else to say, man. Like,
anytime, dude. Anytime you want to do a follow up or just check in,
okay,
just let me know. We'll set it up